Hello. How are you? Okay, so what have I been up to? Well, recently I've been reading, I guess I'm on a Freud tip. I went from William Reich to, I didn't even finish that book, we're only halfway through. But, get a little bored, you want to read something else. And now I'm on to Sigmund Freud, Civilization and Its Discontents. And it's a interesting read to start off. It's really, I guess this one is really focused on I guess you can get it from the title, Civilization and Its Discontents. He's really going into the pains and of mankind and what mankind does to solve and to filter or relieve its pain of life, and pain of life as in the pain of growing, the pain of work, and then the vices to relieve that, either through sex, through love, through drugs, alcohol, and really he goes through. It doesn't feel like it's not like a study of like he's writing down stats or anything or studies. He's going through he's writing it as he has learned, and it's more like and he flows the idea through. He really delivers the idea, starting off with first the pains, and the best way to deal with the pain is to deal with the pain and go through it, and then the illusions and the effects of the illusions. And he doesn't picture all of them as equal. He layers them through, he has a category for sex and love, and then for drugs, and but it's still in the same idea as from when you're reading about psychoanalysts, and their goal was to get the person functioning again back in society and to where they're working and whatnot, and then but it really made me think of the novel Solaris. If you don't know the novel Solaris, maybe you know the Russian film Solaris, where the astronauts are in space. They're at a planet named Solaris, and the alien of the planet, or the power of the planet, is giving these guys, these scientists, illusions, and a lot of their illusions are, well, the main character, at least his illusions, is the past love that I believe she died, and he can't disconnect from the illusion of her, and to the main mission, which is his work on the planet, with gathering all their studies and relaying it back to Earth. And he's that's the struggle of the film. He really desperately wants to fall into his illusion and to stay there, and it's a fight with all three of them that are locked in this space station. And the ending is he falls back, which it might still be illusion because he doesn't really, not sure. It kind of makes it hazy. Did he actually leave? But the illusion that ends the illusion is that he falls back to his father. He's back home, and his father welcomes him in, almost like welcoming into the brotherhood, get back to work, to drop the illusion of the past love, and something like that. Maybe, I haven't seen it in a couple of years, so I could be a little hazy. But then it makes me think of this Kanye interview that just dropped, and Kanye is talking in this black KKK hoodie, leather, by the way, and it was very interesting. He has some of his same grievances, and and a lot of his grievances comes from fighting about what he's saying. Is it reality or is it his illusions, and how it's being portrayed, what he says, and the mechanism or the force of the industry or media that surrounds him that filters what he says. And and it's something that goes both ways. Like, not every illusion is not your illusion. Some illusions are other people's illusions. Some illusions are society's illusions, and trying to communicate what you have in your head to other people can be filtered in ways that you're not programming or you're not expecting. And I'm not saying this is the case for Kanye. I'm not saying for or against. That's just the idea when you're connecting these other plots from these stories and these studies and everyone's filter. When you combine all these filters, that's also with him being an artist. I guess that's in his whole career that has been his realm of playing with these themes and these. Well, I don't know this theme. This thing has been a long theme. Is his I guess you can say anti-Semitic theme. I guess that he has going on. Not really going into that at all, but it's just interesting how he can take a theme and he can stretch it and he can play with it, and no matter what happens, there's going to be some way that he can take it and make it into a piece that we all are surprised. I don't think we ever stop being surprised when it comes to Kanye, and that's something that I think Solaris lacks. I'm not surprised. Even my first time watching the movie, it felt, while it was interesting, while it was drawing, I did not feel surprised by any of the turns. I did not feel surprised by any of the reactions of any of the scientists aboard the ship, nor the ending. I feel like it was spot on. I feel like it was well done. But I don't want to say lackluster. It was where I thought it would go. It was how it should be. And I think that would draw people to Kanye, because Kanye is never where or who or how he should be. And he just always is who he depicts or he chooses to be. He chooses, I feel like I said to be too much. There's not Shakespeare. But it's still, I don't want to say it's fun to watch. It draws eyes. And it draws eyes so much that I feel like I had to bring up Kanye when we talk about Solaris, because I don't think Solaris is going to draw as many eyes. It's not going to be as captivating as, doing a whole interview in a black skinhead, black KK garment, hoodie, leather as well, leather. But yes, I suppose that's it. I don't got much else to say. From Solaris